Hey, this is Alex, and I'm with Tech Cinema. I just got out of watching Jurassic World Rebirth, not Jurassic Park Rebirth, Jurassic World Rebirth, starring Scarlett Johansson, uh, Mahasha Ali, and a bunch of other people. Directed by Garrett Edwards. So he's the director of pretty famous guys by now, but he did Star Wars Rogue One. He also did Godzilla, the original, not the original, but the remake of Godzilla. That kind of started the whole monster. I forgot what's that universe name, but like Godzilla, King Kong, that universe. He also did The Creator, which I like a lot. So a lot of sci-fi movies that he did. So Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm not gonna try to spoil this one, but sets place 32 years, I think, after after the last one, Dominion, I believe, where a dinosaur was released in the wild, and more dinosaurs were released in the wild, I guess. So dinosaurs now, so technically set place in the future, right? So dinosaurs in this timeline they still exist, but they only exist in near the equators. They did this whole BS reasoning for why the dinosaurs only exist near the equators and all that, and like the public conscious have kind of moved away from dinosaurs, which is kind of weird. I mean, 32 years is a long time, but like dinosaurs still rules, you know. I think in general, like any gigantic big like animals, you know, like people are still interested in them. So it's not like I just don't see a world in which people are not interested in dinosaurs. But in this movie, people are kind of move away dinosaurs. So the plot is a group of people is trying to get DNA samples of various dinosaurs, 3 big ones, and stuff happens, and there's a family that was caught up on it, and they come. So it's like 2 stories that kind of separate, like diverge in the middle, and then kind of came together in the end. I read up on the lore and the history of this whole series, and I don't know. I don't like. I'm not sure if I like the direction that they took for this one. Again, like dinosaur is still amazing, so it's not like, oh, people's not gonna like it anymore. So it feels kind of weird. But anyways, what did I think of it? I thought it's not the best Jurassic World movie, but I can't even say it's the worst. It's somewhere in the between. So I have a few problem with the movie. I understand why they put it in there, but I'm just gonna say 2 things about this movie that I like I don't like, and a lot of, and it has to do with story. Like I'm a big story kind of guy, so the part where I don't like is they introduce I don't know what the dinosaur is called, like a tiny triceratops or something like that, right? And in a certain part of the movie, that triceratops, little tiny one, and I know why they did it, put it in there because of merchandising and all that, but they were separated from the group, and it's a tiny dinosaurs, and then all of a sudden they bump into the dinosaurs again at the very end. It's a tiny dinosaurs, so how could the dinosaur travel that, like, many miles, many miles, and reach the same place as the humans. That's like impossible. Like, ugh. And the second part I don't like about it is the father was hurt during, let's call it the accident. And you can clearly see that he's limping around. Like, oh, it's pretty bad. It's almost as if he can't walk at all. And near the end, he's walking just fine. And he's running just fine. And it's like, that bothers me so much. Like, just watching him hobbling around and just running and walking, that bothers me. It's like, breaks all the logics. But anyways, the dinosaur is cool. There were some scenes that were like amazing, and I'm talking about the ending scene is okay, but like the raft scene was very cool. The whole trying to extract DNA from dinosaur kind of plot line was a little blah. I also didn't fully like the ending. It was, I understand why the character did it or is going to do, but I feel like they don't fully understand the implication of doing that. Like, it's well-meaning, but again, you fully don't understand how bad that can be. So in that perspective, yeah, I didn't fully like that. Acting is acting, fine, I guess. You know, you watch this movie not for the acting, right? It's like you watch a movie for the dinosaurs, and the dinosaurs this time around is fine. It's fine. I'm gonna use a word that people my age don't use, but it's mid. Anyways, music is fine. Action is fine. Is it long? Slightly longer than usual, but it's fine. Anyways, this is Alex. I'm gonna give it like 7.5, maybe 7.5. I don't love it. I hope that the next one that they do, like, ramp it up a little bit more in suspense. I will say that Gareth Edwards, like, what he's good at is, like, in the creator, right? He's very good at world building, and in this movie, I see a little bit of that. The cinematography is pretty good overall, and you know, Gareth Edwards, he specialized in like scale, so like when he was making like Rogue One or Godzilla or The Creator, like you can see the scale, the scope of the movie. Like, oh wow, like you pan back some more and like, world building is great, good sense of scale. So like in this movie, the way he portrayed the dinosaurs and like, you know, where to put the cameras and like where to zoom out and so forth, it's on point. Anyways, this is Alex with Duck Cinema, and I'm out.